Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Pay homage to the Blessed One. Dear friends, today, September 13, 2023, at Brahma Vihara Meditation Center. So, this is the third day, right? Third day. So, I would like to deliver Dhamma talk from the middle essay from Majjhima Nikaya, Sutta number 52, Attaga Nagara Sutta. So, Attaga Nagara, this is the place where a man was living. So, he was very intelligent guy, and he would like to know the more about the teaching of the Buddha. So he was looking the attendants of the Buddha. So one day he went the place in Attaganagara, because he was living there, and he went Pataliputra. This is the one place where Venerable Ananda was living. So Venerable Ananda was the attendant of the Buddha. So whatever he needs, he always helped him. He always helped the Blessed One. So he learned a lot of things from the Blessed One. And wherever he went for giving talk, so Venerable Ananda listened to him, and he could memorize, because he was the extremely the memorization power, he could memorize all the sutta. So some people they don't have the memorization power. So here in this sutta you will see the householder Dasama of Attaganagara. He will ask many questions from the Venerable Ananda about the jhana, first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, and fourth jhana, then the base of infinite space, where your meditation will change from loving kindness to the compassion, and then base of infinite consciousness, and that stage will be the joy meditations, mudita, and then from that stage your meditation will automatically change to the base of nothingness. That means the equanimity. So that is still your meditation will change, equanimity. So he is going to talk about here in detail. So how will you understand yourself when you meditate, So Venerable Ananda explained to householder Dasama, so whatever he asks, and whatever he listened from the Buddha. So let me read this sutta, and then I am going to explain in detail, okay? So Attaga Nagara Sutta. So Sutta means discourse. And Attaga Nagara means that this is the place where the householder Dasama was living. So thus have I heard, this is the Venerable Ananda was listening. He said that I heard from the Buddha. So when the Buddha was giving the talk, this place, that place, another place, and another place, so I listened from him. So the first Buddhist council, when the Venerable Mahakassapa said that in the first Buddhist council, the 500 Arahant means one who attained the highest peace, Nibbana. So 500 Arahant must be present there, who attained Arahantship. Not any ordinary monk who didn't attain the Arahant, who didn't didn't attain the highest peace, that cannot attend there, that cannot participate. Only the monks who attain the arahantship, they can participate there, they can attend there. Thus, he said in that first Buddhist council, he said, thus have I heard in front of the 499 monks, arahants. On one occasion, the Venerable Ananda was living at Velua Gamaka near Visali. Okay, this is the place where he was living. Now on that occasion, the household of Dasama of Atakanagara had arrived at Pataliputta for some business or other. Then he went to a certain monk in Kukuda's park. So Kukuda Park, this is the place, the name where a certain monk was living. After paying homage to him, he sat down at one side and asked him, you see today, the one guy came, one upasok, one guy came here, and then he respect the Buddha, and he respect me, and he sat one side, right? It's exactly the same, Dasama householder. So he arrived at Kukuda Park, and then after paying homage to him, he sat down at one side and asked him, where does the Venerable Ananda live now? Venerable sir, I wish to see the Venerable Ananda. Then the dead monk said, the Venerable Ananda is living at Velua Gamaka near Visali. Householder. When the householder Asama has completed his business at Pataliputta, he went to the Venerable Ananda at Velua Gamaka near Visali. After paying homage to him, he sat down at one side and asked him, Venerable Ananda, has anyone thing been proclaimed by the Blessed One, who knows and sees, accomplished and fully enlightened, wherein if a certain abides diligent, ardent and resolute, his unliberated mind comes to be liberated, and his undestroyed things come to be destroyed, and he attains the supreme security from bondage that he has not attained before. So these are the questions asked by the householder of Dasama, okay? And now Venerable Ananda is going to answer. Yes, householder, one such thing has been proclaimed by the Blessed One. So here Blessed One means Buddha. What is that one thing, Venerable Ananda? Here, householder, quite secluded from sensual pleasure, secluded from unwholesome states, a monk enters upon and abides in a first jhana, which is accompanied by thinking and examining thought with joy and happiness born of seclusion. Is it a first jhana? I already explained yesterday. Do you understand that? Do you have any question about it? So how do you understand? Secluded from sensual pleasures and secluded from unwholesome states. What does it mean? It means 5 hindrances not there. 5 hindrances not arise in your mind. Okay? And then he said, a monk enters upon abides in the first jhana, which is accompanied by thinking thought, examining thought, joy, happiness and unification of mind. So these 5 factors will arise one by one, very quickly. So that way you attain the first jhana. Clear? No?
Do they all fade away at the same time usually?
No. There arise these 5 factors will be the present. Thinking thought, examining thought, joy. Alright, joy, happiness and unification of mind. These 5 factors will be present when you were in the first jhana. So 5 hindrances will be absent, 5 hindrances will not arise. Then you will think that you are in the first jhana. We are talking about the first jhana. Okay? And then now he said, he considered this and understand it thus. The first jhana, the samatha and vipassana jhana. Yes, you see, in the first jhana, the samatha means tranquility and vipassana means insight. So even when you attain the first jhana, tranquility and insight is there. Tranquility and insight are there. Okay? So you see in the world, actually right now, many teachers, they said only insight meditation, insight meditation, insight meditation. But in the scripture, said that tranquility and insight evenly yoked together, no separated. Okay? So when you go to the different center, you'll see the people are teaching insight meditation, insight meditation, insight meditation. That means vipassana meditation, vipassana meditation. But Buddha never separated. There is one sutta here, 149. If you read that section number 10, you will see the Blessed One said, samatha and vipassana, tranquility and insight, evenly yoked together, never separated. So exactly the same here, Venerable Ananda said to the householder of Dasama, the first jhana, tranquility and insight, is conditioned and intentionally produced. But whatever is conditioned and intentionally produced is impermanent, subject to cessation. Clear? Yeah.
That was the tranquility and insight in Pali.
Tranquility, yeah. Samatha, tranquility. And vipassana, insight. Samatha meditation, tranquility meditation, and then vipassana meditation, insight meditation. So this is the Pali word, okay? Sometimes you have to also have to know the Pali. Alright? Samatha means tranquility. Vipassana means insight. And then tranquility means samatha. And insight means vipassana. Okay, so when you read, when you go to the Google, you see there are two kinds of meditations. You will see that during the Buddha's times. But Buddha actually never separated, So when you read the commentary, you said those things actually divided. Actually, the commentators, the who have a lot of knowledge and they know about the teaching of the Buddha, and they explain. Thus ever I heard. Who said this? Where said this? Why did they said? Thus have I heard. So they explain in detail. So we call them commentator. But actually, if you read the Sutta, discourse, and he said, the Blessed One said, samatha and vipassana evenly yoked together, never separated. So that's why here the first jhana, tranquility, samatha, insight, vipassana there, to arise together. When you attain the first jhana, then you experience tranquility and insight, samatha and vipassana arise in your mind. And when you attain the second jhana, so tranquility, samatha, insight, vipassana is more developed than before, because you are in the second jhana. Okay? So here he said, if he is he attains the destruction of the ten. So when you attain the first jhana, if you steady on that, in that object of meditation, you have potential to attain Nibbana. So Nibbana means what? Ni plus Vana. Ni means no. Vana means fire. So no fire in your mind. That means no greed, no hatred, no delusion. So that moment you attain Nibbana. Okay? So greed is the fire, hatred is the fire, delusion is the fire. So because of those fires, people suffer. Because they don't understand the Four Noble Truths, delusions. And then anger arises. Because of that, a lot of problem happening, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So, yes. And then greed. Because of the greed, problem is happening. Am I right?
Yeah.
People are going to the court. This is my property. That one is my property. This is my things. People are suffering a lot because they want to get it. They want to get it. I don't want to give up. And then one lawyer, one attorney, another attorney, they are fighting in the court because they want to win, they want to get it. Greed. So, but if it does not attain the distractions of the taste because of that desire from the Dhamma, that delight in the Dhamma, then with the distractions of the five lower fetters, he becomes one due to reappear spontaneously in the pure abodes, and there attain the final Nibbana, highest peace, whither they were returning from the world. So that state, even in the first jhana, if you don't attain the highest peace Nibbana, but you will attain Anagami. So Anagami means non-returner. Okay? So when you are in Anagami, and after that if you die, then you will be reborn in the pure abodes. This is the one of the place in the Brahma world. Okay? So over there you attain Nibbana, highest peace, when you practice continuously meditation there. So that's why here said that in the pure abodes, that means Suddhavasa, this is the one of the realm, where you reborn. So he said, this is one thing proclaimed by the Blessed One who knows and sees and accomplished and fully enlightened, wherein if a monk avoids diligent, ardent and resolute, his unliberated mind comes to be liberated, his undestroyed taints come to be destroyed, and he attains the supreme security from bondage that he had not attained before. Right? This is the first jhana. And then now he is going to explain the second jhana, the second one. Again with the stealing of, so in the first jhana you already know, thinking thought, examining thought, joy, happiness and unification of mind. This five factors arise in your mind, and in sensual desire, aversion, sleepiness and dullness, restlessness and anxiety, and doubt never arise in your mind. 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes. So that moment you are in the first jhana. Clear? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So now he is going to explain about the second jhana. Again with this stealing of thinking and examining thought among enters upon and avoids in the second jhana, which has self-confidence and stillness of mind with a thinking and examining thought with joy and happiness born of collectedness. So that means when you attain the second jhana, so he said he is stealing of thinking and examining thought among enters upon abiding in the second jhana, which has self-confidence. So when you meditate, Thinking thought, examining thought fade away. So you ask the first question, right? Do they fade away together? No. Only two things when you attain the second jhana. You'll have the self-confidence. Oh man, this meditation is really work. I have to continue. I have to see what will be the next. What will be the next? Right? I have to carry on. So you'll have the self-confidence, doubt will be disappeared. Because you already know this meditation really work. So that way you'll understand yourself. That's why I said in the beginning, feeling a smile. These two things very important here. When you meditate, you must feel it. When you keep smiling, you must feel it. How the wholesome thought is arising in your mind. Okay? These two things, very, very important. So if you can understand these two things, that means you are following my instructions. So here, according to the Sutta discourse, the Buddha already said here, you will have the self-confidence. This meditation is really work. I am not just believing what Bhante is saying. I am not just believing what the Blessed One said in description, in the Sutta. Right? Because this meditation is really work. That's why I am following. I am practicing. I am experiencing that. So here you see, without thinking and examining thought, that means thinking thought, examining thought, fade away, will not arise. So three factors will arise: joy, happiness, and unification of mind. These three factors will arise in your mind, 5 hindrances will be absent, then you attain the second jhana. Right? So he considered these and understand it thus. The second jhana, again, he is talking about, because he is repeating same thing, so that the meditators will understand. First time he explained, maybe they couldn't catch it, and second time explained, they could catch a little bit, and third time explained, I got it. It's like that, okay? So first time, and then second time, and third time. When you read the sutta itself, you'll see first time he said one time, and second time he said again, and third time he said again. So when at the end of the sutta, end of his discourse, and then people later become stream enterer, Sotapanna, once returner, Sakadagami, non-returner, Anagami, and highest peace, Arahant. You see? Because he could read the people's mind. And he knew, if I teach this way, he will be enlightened. He will wake up. He will destroy greed, hatred, and delusion in front of me. And eventually he become enlightened one. But don't expect I don't have such a power. Okay. So, that one is the Buddha. That one is the Blessed One. Okay. So he said that even in the second jhana, if he is steady in that, he attains the distractions of the ten. But if he doesn't attain the distractions of the ten because of that desire for the Dhamma, that delight in the Dhamma, so Dhamma means the truth here, then with the distractions of 5 lower fetters, it becomes 1, 2, 2 reappear spontaneously in the pure abodes, again in the Suddhavasa realm, and they attain the final Nibbana, highest peace, without ever returning that world. This too is one thing proclaimed by the Blessed One, who knows and sees, accomplished and fully enlightened, and wherein if a monk abides diligent, ardent and resolute, his unliberated mind comes to be liberated, his undestroyed taints come to be destroyed, and he attains the supreme security from bondage, and that he had not attained before. Of course, what you didn't attained before, then that one you can experience when you meditate, right? After first jhana, then you can go to the second jhana. So this is the second jhana he explained. Do you have any questions, second jhana? No?
What are the first 5 fetters?
First one?
The first 5 fetters that a person needs.
First 5 fetters means here, so you will attain anagami. You will attain. So if you can overcome the 5 lower fetters, that means you destroy, yes, here you destroy 5 lower fetters, that means you attain anagami, non-returner, and you will reborn in the pure abodes. Yeah.
What's the difference between Anagami, Sakyagami,
Sakadagami.
Sakadagami?
Yeah, when you attain Sakadagami, you may destroy 50% greed and 50% hatred. Okay? So the delusions little bit there.
It's after Anagami.
Yeah. No, after Sakadagami. The first one is Sotapanna. Sotapanna means one's returner. The path of one's returner, the fruition of one's returner. So when first you attend the first jhana, and then second jhana, and then third jhana, and then fourth